Welcome back to the universe of power. If this is your first time tuning in, please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power universe. In today's video, I will be breaking down my predictions for Season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost. I will be giving my predictions on what's next for Tariq, the Tejadas, and much more. Stay tuned at the end of the video where I will give my death predictions. But before we go any further, there is something that I came across that confirms one of my theories. In my most recent two-part series Ghost Town, I stated that I believe Courtney Kemp and Stars shot an entire different final episode in Season 6 of the original Power series that we, the audience, haven't seen. My opinion was that we never saw Ghost's entire final conversations with a number of characters. I stated that I believed that every character that got their own perspective episode was just that, their perspective. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what does that have to do with the upcoming season of Power Book 2? Well, if we take a look at the title of the first episode of Season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost, we can see that this somewhat gives us even more confirmation to my theory. We have seen different titles of different episodes in the past that actually tie into certain events of the future, and I believe this is what they are subliminally doing with the title of this first episode. I also find it very suspicious that Omari Hardwick did a recent interview right before the start of Season 3. If you have noticed, he has been doing this the last two seasons of Power Book 2. Between the trailer and the description we have gotten so far, I believe this will be the best season yet of the spin-off. With Braden being expelled, he's forced to work for his uncle at Weston Holdings. With Braden and Tariq moving product in the corporate world, I think we all have some sort of idea how this will turn out for them. I think Braden's new love interest is most definitely an informant, judging by the description. I really don't see her surviving. I think Braden and Tariq will level up in the beginning, but mid-season I can see Tariq finding out Braden played a part in Lauren's death. From there, I think there will be a lot of friction between the two, similar to when Tommy killed Angela. When it comes to Monet and the Tejada family, I think everyone will turn on Lorenzo except for Diana. We all can assume that Monet will find out about Lorenzo killing Zeke, but the question is when and how will she find out? I predict either Kane or Lorenzo himself will end up telling Monet. I believe we will see Drew become even more heartless this season. From the trailer we saw, it looks as if Diana will be at odds even more with Monet this season. I wouldn't be surprised if Diana and Lorenzo come up with a plot to take Monet out. And when it comes to Kane this season, I think we will see a different side of him that we haven't seen before. Kane will most likely blackmail Lorenzo to keep the secret of him killing Zeke. I can only see this working for a short period of time before tensions rise. I think Cooper Saxe will find out about Davis McLean being the one that caught the body instead of his brother. My prediction is that Davis McLean will end up going to jail while his brother gets released toward the end of the season. I believe we might actually find out whether she's really an informant or if she's working secretly for someone. I also think we will learn her and Kane's backstory on how they know each other. This season, we will be introduced to Noma, the new Connect. Judging from the trailer, she seems to be a major force from London. In my opinion, Noma will be one of, if not the biggest villains we have seen in the spin-off series so far. I am curious to see how her and Monet's first interaction will go. I also believe that she has some kind of connection to someone in Power Book Force. Season 3 will mark the debut of Courtney Kemp's replacement as showrunner of Power Book 2, Brett Mahoney. For those who are unfamiliar, he was showrunner for shows like CSI and Empire. I think he will bring more excitement and better storylines to the show. In the show Empire, he brought back a number of characters from the dead, and I don't think it was by coincidence that Stars chose him as the new showrunner. When it comes to my predictions for the season, I think the feds will work hard on building a RICO charge on Tariq, but in the end, they will be unsuccessful. I do believe that we will find out who the other informant working with Detective Bianca Rodriguez is. Now let's get into my predictions for who will die this season. At the top of my list is Cooper Saxe. As we know, Courtney Kemp has said characters have to earn their death. and I believe this season will fulfill that for Cooper Saxe. While some people may think Tariq or Monet would be the one to take him out, I believe that attorney Davis McLean will actually have no other choice but to get rid of Cooper Saxe once and for all. Once Cooper Saxe figures out that attorney Davis McLean was the one who caught the body instead of his brother, I believe that Davis McLean will take him out. Another person that I believe will not make it past this season is Everett. I think his death was foreshadowed last season by Drew, and I can see Drew taking out Everett to cut loose ends. And if not Drew, I think Kane could also be the one to take Everett out. Next up is none other than Lorenzo Tejada. This one is pretty obvious and self-explanatory. We all know Monet will find out he killed Zeke, and once she does, I believe she will set Lorenzo up and get rid of him. This next person will be quite a surprise for some people, but I think his death was leaked a few months back on Instagram. I believe we will not see Kane survive past this season. Judging by Woody McLean's Instagram post a few months ago, this seems to be a farewell post in my opinion. If I had to predict who will take him out, I believe it could be either Drew or the new Connect Noma that would take Kane out. My last prediction will probably be surprising to some and not so much to others. Besides Cooper Saxe, if there is anyone who has earned their death the most, I believe it is none other than Effie. On the Crew Has It podcast last year, actress Alex Dupree, who plays Effie, made a comment about expanding her career as an actress in the near future. I think this was a dead giveaway. No pun intended. I believe once Tariq finds out she killed Lauren, he will take her out. I don't see Effie making it to season 4. I think there will be more deaths this season than any other in my opinion. This season is shaping up to be one of the best of the spin-off series so far, and I think it will most definitely live up to the hype. Who do you see not making it this season? Tune into my next video where I will break down episode 1 of the new season. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more breakdowns, predictions, and all things within the Power universe. See you all next time in the Universe of Power.